They told you the pyramids were just tombs, just dusty monuments built by primitive hands. But what if I told you everything you know about them is a carefully crafted illusion? What if these structures weren't built just for the dead, but to hide the truth from the living? This is CryptenCase, and today we decode the 7 greatest pyramid mysteries that have haunted historians, silenced scientists, and sparked a war between truth and control. Let's begin where history books won't take you. 1. The pyramid that predates civilization. In the heart of Indonesia lies a hill, or so we thought, of strange stones, of energies felt but not seen. Most dismissed it as folklore. Perfectly stacked, forming terraces and chambers. Carbon dated to over 20,000 years old. Locals whispered stories. What they uncovered defied everything we know about human history. But in 2011, archaeologists dug beneath the surface of Gunung Padang, a layer after layer of stones. From war, from time, from us. Let that sink in. That's older than the Ice Age, older than writing, older than agriculture. If our ancestors were still hunter-gatherers who built this, no cranes, no machines, no records, was it hidden? Was it protected? Some scientists believe it was intentionally buried to keep it safe. But safe from what? Who wanted it forgotten? What would happen if we'd uncover all of it? 2. The impossible precision of the Great Pyramid. 2.3 million stones, each weighing between 2 to 80 tons. Placed with such mathematical precision, modern machines struggled to replicate it. The Great Pyramid of Giza is aligned almost perfectly with the cardinal directions, not by accident, but by intelligence. But here's the strange part. The length of the pyramid's base divided by its height equals 3.1416, encoded into stone, waiting to be understood in the age of technology. Pi, the mathematical constant. Thousands of years before the Greeks documented it. Even stranger, if you take the pyramid's perimeter and divide it by its height, you get a near-perfect representation of the Earth's curvature. How did they know that? Sitting atop the pyramid, amplifying energy from deep within the Earth, gleaming in gold, or possibly crystal, unless they saw the Earth from above, or were told by someone who had... Could this be a message? Was it meant for us? 3. The missing capstone. We've all seen it. The pyramid ends flat, but what if it wasn't always that way? Ancient texts describe a capstone. It activates something we can't comprehend, material that pulsed with energy. Imagine a device. Could the Great Pyramid have been a power plant, but one with copper handles? Strange markings? Sending wireless energy, much like Nikola Tesla dreamed. It's crawling through narrow shafts, into darkness no human had ever entered. But thousands of years earlier, what happened to the capstone? Was it stolen, destroyed, hidden in a secret vault, or is it still somewhere beneath the sand, waiting to be placed back? And if that day comes, what will awaken? 4. The chambers that must never be opened. In 1993, something unusual happened. A tiny robot was sent deep into the Queen's chamber. At the end of that shaft, a door. Not just any door. The robot stopped. The feed cut. And the world was told nothing. Years later, another probe was sent. It drilled a hole, peered through. What it saw, still classified. Why? What's in there that we can't see? What could be so powerful, so dangerous that it must stay sealed? And who decided that for us? Hidden voids. Unknown chambers, deep within the pyramid. Recent scans using Mounier technology revealed more. Chambers never listed, never opened, never discussed. Are they empty? Or are they filled with something the world isn't ready for? Some believe it's the Hall of Records, a vault of pre-human knowledge, or we're made to forget, a library not of books but of power, a door that leads to everything we've forgotten by language. Images vanished, reports dismissed. By thousands of years, could Antarctica have been the cradle of something older, civilization, or colonization, yet they built the same shape? Sudan, Peru, China, Mexico, Bosnia, underwater in Japan, beneath the Antarctic ice. 5. The global pyramid network, connecting pyramids through invisible lines. Geomagnetic highways used by ancient builders, or by something else. Ley lines. It's not just Egypt. pyramids everywhere. Civilizations separated by oceans, same angles, same stellar alignments. Why? Was it just instinct? Or was it instruction? Satellite data shows alignments across continents. Some theorists believe these are energy grids. In 2012, researchers spotted strange triangular formations beneath Antarctic ice. But what if those pyramids predate even the Egyptian ones? 6. The geometry of life itself. The golden ratio. The ratio of your facial features. Even your DNA helix. 1.618, found in sunflowers, hurricanes, spiral galaxies, and the pyramids. Their dimensions echo this divine proportion. But why was it intentional? Or are these numbers universal? Now here's where it gets unsettling. The human body mirrors it too. The distance between your shoulder and fingertips. The same spiral. The same numbers. Did the builders of the pyramids know? Were they mapping not just the world, but the soul? What if the pyramids are more than monuments? What if they're machines? Biometric keys? Tuning forks for consciousness? It's activators of memory long buried in our genes. Could we be the missing component? The final piece in the equation? The night the pyramids spoke. 7. It was a quiet night in 2009. Tourists in Cairo watched as a strange orb hovered above the Great Pyramid. No sound, and then a flash. No movement. Then disappeared. Just stillness. The orb vanished. The footage aired. But here's the twist. Debunked as a drone. This happened years before drones became widely available. Video scrubbed. Witnesses were silenced. Why the urgency? What did they not want us to see? Was it surveillance? Or a signal? Or time capsules? An activation? Is the pyramid truly dormant? Or was it waiting for a signal from above? So now, the question is yours. Were the pyramids just tombs? Messages encoded in stone? Aligned with stars? With numbers? With us. And it's not silent. Who built them? Why do they all follow the same pattern? What truths lie buried beneath the sand? The past is calling. Subscribe. Drop your theories in the comments. This is CryptenCase. If you see the patterns, if you believe there's more, if your mind is open, because together we're unlocking what was never meant to be locked. And this was only the beginning.